This is tutorial on how to make a yarn tail yarn. Obviously, scissors, a book. You'll also need like one of those keychain clippers or a paper clip. But I don't have those here, so just know you'll need that. To cut an arm's length of string. And like put the ends together like that. So it hoops at the back and cut up some yarn. The yarn you want to end of your yarn and stick it into the book. Close it. And then wrapping the yarn around the book. Until it looks like it's enough. Yarn or string, you should have about this much yarn so you can make. You know the tail. To start making the tail, you'll need to get 10 pieces of yarn and put them down. Like wherever you are that I have my 10 yarn. I'll teach you how to tie it. Get your yarn like this, and then take your 2 fingers. And wrap it around your fingers until it kind of looks like this. And then you take these. The ones that we just put to the other side. And like push it through like the loop we just made. Now it kind of looks like this. Hopefully, if I'm not explaining too well. Then, you kind of wiggle it off your fingers and then tighten. And then, you get a knot like that. This isn't the best example of what it should look like. But it should look more like this. And you'll need to make about 15 of them. I'll make another one on screen so you can follow along. If you didn't get it right the first time, get your 10 yarn, the 2 fingers, and then this area. I'm not good at explaining this. I'm sorry, like. Put it through the loop. And on the other side it should kind of be poking out of it. And you just grab it. Like take it off your fingers. Now it looks like that, right? Tighten like that. And it should look a bit like this. You want it to be a bit more even than mine. But that doesn't look right. And it should look more like this one, nice. And even if you don't have enough yarn, you can always cut up some more and wrap it around the book. And you know I made 17 here. And now I'm going to teach you how to tie them onto this string. Get your 10 yarn, the 2 fingers, and then this area. I'm not good at explaining this. I'm sorry, like. Put it through the loop. And on the other side it should kind of be poking out of it. And you just grab it. Like take it off your fingers. Now it looks like that, right? Tighten like that. And it should look a bit like this. You want it to be a bit more even than mine though. That doesn't look right, and it should look more like this one, nice. And even first you're gonna get your string. Make sure the loop part is here and then a piece of your yarn knots. So like get one piece of your get one from this side of the yarn and one from the other side of the yarn. So you're holding it like this. Get the loop side of your yarn. Put one side of string on. Get the other. Tie it onto like the other one. You can honestly just do any kind of knot here. I'm just doing a random basic knot. And then you tighten it as much as you can. And then you make sure you do a double knot so it doesn't fall off. Like so now it looks like that. And we're gonna end it's coming together. Tying the next yarn bunch on is different. Instead of doing like we did with this one, we put this one underneath the string. It looks a bit like this, and then we did the same for this one. But instead of like tying one knot on, we have to get this string end. This string end we tie it on double knotted, bada bing bada boom. If there's a gap between the first one you did and the next one, you can just slide it down. It works really well. Then, you just repeat that process like putting it under the string. And then, yeah, I just finished putting the last bunch on. And now I'm going to comb it out. You don't have to, this part is optional, but I'm going to. Here's how it looks after I brush it out. I did this with the human hair brush, so that's why it kind of looks a bit more frizzy, but you can use a pat brush. It will kind of make it look more fuzzy. I personally think it looks a little weird, but I'll fluff it out and it'll look a lot better, okay? So now I'm gonna teach you how to put charms on. So I'm gonna look in that charm box and we'll see what there's in there. Oh, I'm gonna use this flower. Ooh. On that. I'm sure, why not all three of them? Now I think I'm gonna add maybe some beads like pink and purple. These are the beads I'm using, so that's kind of the vibe. So to put them on, we're gonna get a longer string. So you want like one that you haven't brushed out fully. So like one that's kind of like this, and then you just slide it on. So put that on there, and yeah. That's kind of how you do it all your charms on the string. You have to like tie it off really well so none of them fall off. I have like a bobby pin or like a paper clip. Or one of those like safety pins. You can use that to like tie on there and you can clip it on. But I don't have any of that, so I cut a soda tab. But you have to be careful with this cause it's really sharp. And I'm going to like put it here. And I'll be able to like clip onto my pants, hopefully. Here she is, she's looking like a diva. We got the charms, and let's see if she fits. You can't really see the charms, but like they're definitely there. So yeah, hope you enjoy your tail. If you made one, definitely recommend it. There's someone who explained this way better than me. So I don't know what their user is. So I'm just gonna put it in the description. So yeah, bye.